Yeah, I mean, like, wait a minute, I thought, no, wait, he got kicked out, didn't he? Oh, he did? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure, like, something... Yeah, I don't know what it is exactly with him, like... Well, no, I've seen, like, pictures of him where he's, like, working at the gym and stuff, so... But, I don't know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess you're right about that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like, yeah, you're right about that, actually, because, like, if you're on drugs and you're working out, that can cause a lot of stress, actually, on yourself. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-mm. Oh yeah, no, I've seen some of those dudes that do that. Like I've seen, because like you know they do it every day. Like I see like those dudes like their muscles roll and them stuff. Like what the fuck? I'm guessing so. I'm guessing. I thought that's probably what it was from. Probably them. They probably were overdoing it. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Hmm. I believe it. Hmm. Yeah, I remember like those dudes were like really. Some of them dudes were like really screwed up in the head from doing stuff like meth. Hmm. I've heard of that. What is that? He's like, mm, yeah, because like if it ends up, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Let's see, where's that video I was looking at earlier? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Oh, I know. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, even like Mark McGuire, like he admitted it. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, like Austin, like
I have things for you.
ended up getting back to, and I guess he got back on when he went back into working out again. Oh yeah, I'm sure, cause like they had to cause like they had to do all that stuff for sure. You know, cause like I remember like when I took I forget what, I took a steroid for whenever I was having trouble breathing like about 10 years ago. Like I don't know what it was, but my asthma was like really bad. They put me on, I forget what kind of pill it was. Like it was like a very chalky pill, and it was like the worst tasting pill you'll ever swallow. Like the only way I could actually swallow it down was by drinking milk with it.
Aren't you the one I saw running away?
After that, they like put me on Advair until I ran out of that. My breathing was fine too, up till then. No. Yeah.
He's lift off when you are, Captain.
Lifting off now.
I don't know, like they also said that he was like on tons of other shit though too. Like he was like taking like he was injecting himself with like testosterone.
Orbital insertion achieved. We're spacebound again.
Trying to figure out if I can find this. Okay, so that's where I want to go to find that one. And oh wait a minute, I got an idea. Do this. It'll be a lot easier. I don't know why I put my spacesuit on because I don't need that yet. Let's see, we're gonna go to this place here. Yeah. Jimison. Oh, there's the industrial outpost. I was looking for that the other day. Let's see. That's where I would have leaned at. I don't know if that's actually where land. They'll probably land my ship in the other place though. The what you call it? Spaceport. Yeah, I see some kind of gas giant there. I don't know which one that is. It's blue, so it could be. What planet in our solar system is blue besides Earth? And it might be that one, I guess. Or that one too. It's either that. It's like I'm trying to think which ones. Yeah, I know.
If you don't have official business, we ask you remain in the lobby.
No, this ain't what I'm looking for, but I have been here before though. Hang on, this tap sphere toy. Nope. Nah, it's not in this place. It must be in a different area, I'm guessing.
As always, we're fully committed to the ongoing success of the United Colonies. We're doing all we can.
When it came widely accepted that the Earth would have to be evacuated, a group of prominent architects teamed together to produce this book. It contains a bonanza of high-definition pictures, detailed floor plans, and behind-the-scenes information about the architectural wonders of some of the great cities of Earth. New York, London, Washington, D.C., Paris, and Tokyo are the central focus. In this reprinting, one of the primary architects in New Atlantis. In this reprinting, one of the primary architects of New Atlantis acknowledges how inspirational she found these pages and how it influenced the design of the city she was building. This book is considered to be one of the most important tomes of architectural history.
Great.
Okay.
I'm traveling with a criminal.
Well, hey, what do you expect? I need it. I'm guessing that's telling me to go to Earth since I just found that book. Yep. Visit the New York marker.
Yes? You needed something?
Alright, I want to find out what the next book is, or whatever I'm looking for. I'm guessing you gotta find books for all of these landmarks. Okay. Hope takes them. Okay, so that's the next place I'm going. Like, can I fast travel to my ship from here? Just so I can take off. Oh yeah, that's the thing that shows me all the resources on the planet. Oh cool, I can actually fast travel from here. Nice. Yeah, I tell you, I like how detailed some of these maps are too in this game. It's almost like they're... I'd say these are actually a lot better than what Skyrim has, maybe. It should take me to the ship. I should probably use the other one. The one that you start off with.
I picked up something you might be interested in.
Man, you always do that. You pick the worst time to do it too.
I've already packed my bag for Cora and Mom's big vacation sleepover. Coming soon.
Ready to tackle whatever the Starfield throws at us.
Where did he spend all that money on?
Happy to listen. I thought you'd never ask. Here.
No, I didn't. There's actually an expansion coming out. No, I didn't.
Only if it's going to make me smile. My heart melts when you say those things to me. Take your time.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't mind waiting. It was nice talking to you again.
Okay, let's go to... I'm gonna go to Hope Tech. I ain't going to that planet yet. I can't remember, where was that at now? Oh, be quiet, dog.
Engines firing. Here we go.
Orbit achieved.
I'm trying to... Okay, I'm trying to remember, where was that, on next month then. There area. Is that where it is? Pavo. Okay, yeah, now I found, yeah, Hopetown, that's where they're at. I had no idea they would do that early. I actually need to go back and play it anyway. I haven't even finished all the boat gun yet. That is if you have to buy it. I don't know. It could be free, no telling.
Oxygen, nitrogen, hydrogen.
Oh, they are?
It's all here.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
I can't believe Ron Hope's dead.
Yeah, no. I'm the one that shot him and killed him.
Keep an eye on your valuables. If you can't protect your own, you don't belong here.
Actually, I should put my ranger helmet on, or hat on, because at least everybody will know I'm dead. Oh, what the fuck? What? I'm one of you guys. What the fuck? What the hell happened?
If you get the credits, we got what you need.
Well, I guess he must have hated me for... I think this is where I gotta go to get to his office, right? And then it should be all the way up the top, I think, of where I gotta go. I think that's his office there. Yep, there it is. This is a detailed family tree of... This is a detailed family tree of Ron Hope's family. The records goes as far back as Earth, where the Hope family resided in a city called Los Angeles, near the Pacific Ocean. Okay, visit the Los Angeles landmark on Earth. Okay, we're gonna go to the next one I gotta find. Okay, so that's at the boot. Okay, I know where that's at. Yeah, I don't know how much it is on Xbox. I forgot. Oh yeah, I think it's like 25 right now. Oh, the new one, you mean it's out? Well, it's not an expansion. It's actually a whole new game, though.
We'd be dust.
Well, I mean, I don't.
Off-worlders.
Well, to me, yeah, I think they probably would have a little more time with it if it wasn't for probably Iron Maiden, though.
Just keep it holstered. We'll all get along fine.
Should I warm up the engines?
Here to shoot the breeze?
Sometimes I just want to turn off the grav drive so we can float around.
I don't see much difference at all between the performance or the visuals in this. Ooh, what the? Why did everything get bright all of a sudden? That's weird.
Hope you've enjoyed your stay here. Now get the hell out.
We're locking into orbit now.
Okay. Now we're going back to Neon. Yeah. I don't know, I don't remember. I mean, it's been so long since I played that game. Oh yeah, I know. Hmm. Well, I think they also did make that game for PC back in the day too, though.
Keep moving, the scanners won't hurt you. Keep it moving.
There's a bounty on you. Get that clear as soon as possible.
Yeah, I don't know who. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it.
Scram, I'm on duty.
I'm not sure who owns Iguana. Who used to be like the.
Move along.
I have to look that up. Who? Let's see. Turok.
You have something better to do?
No. Wait, is it on him? No, that ain't what I was looking for. No, that's not it. Or maybe I need that for, that's probably what I might need that for wherever that's at, actually. So Disney might actually own Turok then. Yeah, I think Disney's the ones that owns Turok now, actually. I think Disney owns Turok. Because, like, the last game was published by them. Now that explains why there hasn't been a Turok game in like over, let's see, since 2007, so about almost 7 years, or 17 years, I mean. Yeah, the 2007 one. Cause that game came out in 2007, the last one did. The one that I got for the 360 and PS3. Wait, hold on a second. I don't think so, no. I think it was only on console. Okay, I see where I gotta. Okay, I see where I gotta go now. So where is that at, actually? No, it's not this. So I guess I gotta go use that elevator. Oh, I know where I think I gotta go. I probably gotta go back down. Oh, I went. Why did I go that way for? That was dumb. So I
Seems
probably
like
gotta go
Crimson
down
Fleet
this way.
everywhere these days.
I'm guessing is where I gotta go is this elevator here. I'm guessing I gotta go all the way over to... I'm guessing I gotta go down here is where I gotta go. Not that. Maybe the elevator over here will take me there? I don't know. I know there's an elevator down here. For sure. Floor access restricted. No, maybe that's not one.
The fleet seems to be everywhere. It's because they have little outposts everywhere. There were so many facilities abandoned.
Where is his? Where is his? Oh, this might be what I'm looking for. Trade tower lobby. Nope, there it is. Okay, found the right elevator that time. Wow, this dude's definitely living a really sweet life here. Let's see, where's your desk? Yeah, there it is. Well, made that a little easier than I thought it would be. Where's that book? Right there it is. The Price of Destiny. When the ink dried, Napoleon indeed got the funds he desperately needed, but a dark chapter of American history started. The Louisiana Purchase would open most of the North American continent to rampant, unchecked expansion, as brutal as anything that took place in the colonial era. What would in time be called Manifest Destiny was for centuries looked as a positive movement. It was spreading the virtues of democracy and capitalism to vast new territories. But for all too many indigenous Americans, it was at best forced relocation and all too often a death sentence. But this willful blindness to the cost of Manifest Destiny would take over a century to be fully acknowledged. One might argue it still is glossed over to this day in too many circles. St. Louis, dubbed the gateway to the West, so venerated the concept they built a monument to it in the mid-20th century. This is an excerpt from Lillian Du Bois' critical review of the rise of America as a superpower. Visit the St. Louis landmark on Earth. Now let's see, where else do we go? Oh, Turok, yeah. Well, I think it's about the same thing, really. It's just that they made it better. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. I'm getting out of here before I get in any trouble. Trade Tower lobby. Hopefully I don't get in trouble. Hopefully nobody tries to kill me. Missing name removed. What does that mean? What do you mean missing name removed?
My mother wanted me to be a doctor. Doctor?
Private citizen.
Yeah, that's basically. I kind of figured that's all. I knew neon was nothing more than just like one big, because it's like a big straight line from end to end, really, mostly.
That's where the real money's at. Hello.
Time to see yourself through new eyes. Welcome, off-worlder, to the Hotel Romanov. Preston, please get space for violence.
Alright. Oh, where's the next book at?
And located the book and interacted with it, you'll then get the game.
I forgot I still had that on. I'm dumb. Let's see. Wait, what? The Shard London landmark. Okay, so this next one I gotta buy. Okay, so the next book I'm gonna have to go buy.
Aren't you the one I saw running away from that crazy guy? Man, Atlantis gets weirder by the day.
And you saw me running away from that, I think they're bounty hunters from the Starborn.
All crew accounted for. We're ready to depart.
Is there a way to go faster than the speed of light? And none of that grav tech cheating?
Okay, so next I'm going to Cheyenne to look for a book in Aquila City.
Time to push some G's.
What's the matter? Yeah, no. What level are you on right now, anyway? Yeah, like I know they get trickier like later on,
Up here.
or at least like really early on. Like I think that's the one I'm missing like keys on right now. I think I'm missing one on level 2 as well. Let's see. Star map. Let's see. Talk to. Yeah. Let's see. Where's Cheyenne at now? Up there. Oh, wait a minute. I was like. Oh yeah, I know where you're at. I think you're getting close to where you gotta fight that. I'm trying to remember what he. Like, you're getting close to fighting that Jeep. Oh, dude, that's a pain in the ass to fight. It's like a Humvee with like a mounted gun on it.
You do not want to go outside the city walls. Ashta will rip you apart.
Yeah. Is that the... No, it's Midtown. Yeah, come on, I'm trying to look at a... Not looking at these people, I'm looking for the... Yeah. There's the bookstore I'm looking for right there. The stretch apartment.
Could I get a digital copy of the things I buy here?
No.
What? Why not?
I sell books. Physical books.
Space is a premium on my ship. If I could download it to my slate, I could have a whole library.
There are places you can go for that, ma'am. Just not my shop. Good day.
Wait, can't we...
We're done here.
Why are people so damn touchy about digital
Ajang.
books?
My
Well,
husband.
Ajang
I think he
Sinclair.
would have liked what I've done here. He so loved books. If you want to purchase anything, just let me know. Or if you have any rare finds.
I'd like to see what you have for sale.
See.
Notes. A Tale of Two Cities. That might be it right there. Let's see, Crimson Cabin, David Copperfield, Fields of Everglass, Hard Times, My Life Chunk by Chunk, Oliver Twist, Red Rover Come Over, Shadows in the Attic, Sword of Damocles. I want to say it's this one up here, maybe. Let me see which one they say it is first. Oliver Twist. Okay. I only buy one copy. I'm buying 1,000 copies of it. I'm guessing that's what I need. Yep, that's what I needed. And no, I'm not going to that yet. Okay, now. Oh, this one's also on the same location. Okay. Now, where'd you go now? Where did she go? Oh, there she is.
If you ever find an old Earth printing of City of God, I have been looking for it for ages. Take your time.
Notes. Oh, okay, now I see where it is. So I gotta go to New Homes to find that one. Actually, I should probably purchase some ammo. I'll tell you what I'm gonna find there. I'm not sure if I'm going. Yeah, I am. Ooh, a little bright there.
I don't do payment plans or lines of credit, and I don't sell to shady individuals. If you can handle that, your money's welcome here.
Okay.
Sure, Laredo makes some good guns, but if you want a range of manufacturers to choose from, my shop will serve you better. Okay, but if you start shooting up the town with something I sold you, I'll be more than a little displeased.
Weapons, ammo. Actually, what type of ammo does my Tempest need? 11mm rounds. Okay. Right there they are. That should be what I need. Yeah, hopefully we'll get to see that in Heretic. I mean, you know, with Microsoft under, or like, yeah, under Bethesda's wing right now, like, you know that they're gonna try and get them to make those games.
Aquila's one of the oldest cities in the
Or
settled systems.
at least try to get a remaster,
I
like
think you'll
maybe
find
the
that we
first,
carry fine weapons of all kinds
both
here.
of those games.
I'm pleased you chose to visit us today. Here's what I have in stock right now.
Let's see what kind of ammos we. Okay, I'll take that right there is what I want, and that's it. Nothing else. That should be enough ammo for that gun. What's wrong now? Okay.
The Rock might have some work for someone like you.
Oh wait, am I going? Yeah, I always hate that. I hate that I always go the wrong way when I go into this town. Or at least go to this place and... Just like I want to get out of here and head back to... Can't go through... Oh, I see what it is. They're like two big giant doors. A robot. What's left of it anyway. Rusty hunk of junk. Yeah, I know, like that one key on level 3 I always get stuck trying to find too. I think I found one of them. I think you get the last key by finding all 3 keys in the level. And take off.
Lifting off now.
So I have to go to Homestead, head to Titan, because it's the name of the planet. That's where I'm going. So where's Homestead at exactly?
Hell of a view from here.
I know it's... I think I've been to Homestead before. Let's see, mini-map. Or not mini-map, star map I should say. Okay, back. Vega. Maria. Bradbury. Alpha and Beta Mary. Cricks. Heisenberg. I didn't know they actually had a system called that in this game. That's the first time I ever saw that. Heisenberg. Alpha, Beta, and Estri. Batman and Star. What does it say? Tuskegee? Procyon. Sirius. Man, where's Homestead at? I know I've been there before, I thought. Nirvana. Boulevard, Rivera. Oh, there's Bannock. I've been there, I know that much. Masada. You know what, I know that there's actually some kind of mission where I gotta go to Homestead. Where's that at? That'll help me get there better. There it is, go to New Homestead. There it is. Oh, it's in the Sol system. I didn't know that. Why didn't they say it was there in the first place?
Navigational feedback checks out.
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo. Scan complete. Welcome to Titan. You are cleared to land at New Homestead.
Yeah, I've been to Titan before. And actually, I need my space suit. They probably just landed me outside of the city without that.
New Homestead, eh?
Welcome to New Homestead. Please make your way to the building at the end of the path and down into the colony below. Stay safe and enjoy your visit.
Hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm.
Interesting. The last thing I expected to stumble across at this type of settlement is a museum. Might be worth a look around.
You know what, I think I might need a different suit. This suit ain't very, what's the word I'm looking for? Heat, ain't very, freeze resistant. Yeah, because like I cannot use that suit. That suit's not good for this place at all. I need my other suit. I'm gonna take this suit off. As soon as I get the other suit, that is. Goes that way. No.
Says we might go to Paradiso next year. She's all excited about spa days.
Well, so I guess this suit ain't very resistant to the cold either. Hmm.
Enjoy your visit here.
Lots of history here, if you're into that sort of thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm into. That's why I came here, mostly. No, they don't. I'll tell you one thing though, you give some kid like a...
Well, what did we think of the tour?
Very informative. I didn't know about the methane harvesters before coming here.
The, Brown Horse Tavern.
I could really go for some of honest cooking over at the Brown Horse.
It has a quaint...
Visit historical New Homestead and take a comprehensive genuine Starcept tour. Learn about the early days of humanity's ventures into space. See how people lived in the colonies of yore. Speak and interact with traditional Titan citizens and experiencing early colony life. Explore the frozen surface of Titan.
Doesn't it?
Just like the rest of New Homestead.
Well, I hope you'll come back and see us again sometime. And I hope you'll consider another Starcept tour. Tell your friends.
Bye. Will. Thanks again.
I can't
So there should be a book laying around there.
Sauce again. It sounded like that loofah guy would pay someone to get it for me.
That little boy almost wound up on my operating table. Claudio said he was playing with some of the machinery down by the mines and nearly got his arm stuck inside. It could have been ripped off.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know, kids, little troublemakers. I'll tell the guests to be more careful.
Damn right. You've got to do something. Or else next time it happens, I'm billing you.
It's been a while since I last visited. Nice to see this place still has the same charm.
Okay. That's on. Would this be it? Yep. Maurice Leon's journal. Scanning Earth was astonishing. There's just nothing. The whole planet is covered with sand and will never support life again. I did scan after scan of the major population centers and it returned nothing. I did get a glimmer on the ancient side of Hong Kong. It was faint. I wasn't sure, I just imagined it. But I landed there. And there amidst the unrecognizable scenes was something. What was this edifice? This monument of a now dead civilization is the now dead civilization. It was humbling and deeply depressing. Excerpts from Maurice Leon's journal. I'm turning that off because I'm not going there yet. Now, where's the next book I'm looking for? I shall look at that whenever I head on back outside.
Sure would be nice to get off-world sometime.
Yeah, you got that right.
Time to move on.
Station region.
You're something else.
Okay, now where's the next one I'm going to? Shanghai Tower Landmark. Parima 2, so I guess that's what the name of the system is. Hopefully.
Engines purring. Let's do this. And just like that, we're in space.
Okay. Now. Guessing that's the name of that. Who's this? Whoa. Yeah, I think that planet I saw on the loading screen was Neptune actually. Yeah. Cause like it looked really blue. It wasn't like as blue as Uranus. It was like way much more bluer than that. Okay. Let's see. Rama 2. I think that's what the name of that place is. Aerodani. Delta Pavanis. Because that's how you say that. Sakharov. Nope, that's not it. That's not it either, I'm guessing. There it is. It says Perimeter 2, right? Yep. Okay. There it is. Paradiso. That's actually where I'm supposed to be going. Huh. I'm guessing that's where they want me to go. Yep. No. That's probably where they want me to go, though, I imagine. Actually, you know what? Since I'm there, I'm going to do that one activity that I need to complete. I might as well do it while I'm doing this stuff, even. What? Man, I mean, I know that. I know a lot of those levels are really notorious for that.
Landing site is good.
Wait, did you say you went through a portal, or are you actually in a new level? Okay.
As we were landing, I picked up a message from Aja. She said to meet us at the park overlooking the ocean. Before we go to the ceremony, I want you to look me in the eyes and tell me this is exactly what you want. I just melt when I hear you say things like that to me. I love you, and I'm forever thankful to have someone as amazing as you in my life. Now come on. Aja is waiting for us. But first, we should probably say something to my mother.
No, let's...
I never tire of visiting worlds like this.
Oh yeah, I know. Well, palm trees don't just exist in, the U.S., though. It could be... I mean, look at Hawaii. They got those too, I think. Florida. Really? This is kind of a weird way to walk around this place. I've never done this before. This game's making me go like in a weird path. I've never done this before. Like, why are we walking in such a weird way around this place? Like, they couldn't make me find another way around to her. Like, I had to take this like little route to get to this woman. Oh, I see why now. They wanted me to get over here. So,
It certainly was nice of you to think of me when sending invitations to my daughter's wedding.
It's good to see you too, Mum.
I just wish you would have given me more notice. Or maybe some time to get to know your dear partner. I barely even know his name. Oh? She probably warned you about me, What to say, what not to say, that sort of thing. I hope you realize I'm not as bad as she makes me out to be.
I did nothing of the sort. Just a little talk about Dad and how you and I don't speak much. I promise you, that's all. Anyway, I'm sorry, Mum. I know how this must all seem to you. This was a sudden decision, and we didn't want to waste any more time. We wanted to keep the ceremony small and involve only the people I care about the most.
Sarah, dear. I hope you know that I am delighted to be here, to see you finally get married. It's been a long time coming, and I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Thank you for coming, Mum. We'll be sure to talk more in a bit. But for now, let's not keep poor Aja waiting.
Just a few moments for everyone to take their places. It's so lovely to see you, Sarah.
It's wonderful to see you too, Aja. This is the one I told you about.
I've heard a lot about you. All of it good. You're quite a catch.
10 seconds in and already you're embarrassing everyone.
Before we go any further, I just want to make sure that you are right for Sarah. She's quite special,
Oh, God. Now you're embarrassing me.
That's called love, my dear. You better get used to it. Well, I've seen enough. I can read people the moment I lay eyes on them. And you're going to make Sarah quite happy.
Coming from you, Aja, that means a lot.
Of course, Sarah. You know I always look out for you. Now, are we ready to begin the ceremony? Very
I'm
well.
ready.
If everyone's ready, then I'll begin. It's been years since Sarah Morgan and I have spoken. And though it might appear that we've grown apart, I feel that we've become closer friends than ever before. When I received the message with Sarah's intent to marry, and that she wanted me to officiate the ceremony, I was overwhelmed with joy. Not because she had decided to rekindle our friendship, but because she was allowing me to share the happiest moment of her life. I can't imagine a greater honor. And for that, Sarah, I thank you.
I wouldn't have had it any other way, Aja.
Before you present your vows, I'd ask both of you to remember that love is what brought you together today. It is a foundation upon which a structure of trust, faith, and affirmation is built. This structure can be absolutely impenetrable if you both agree to love each other unconditionally with faith, devotion, and acceptance. And most importantly, to allow yourself to be loved. Remember, there are no other bonds more meaningful than the one you are undertaking today. You should cherish this moment and hold it close to your hearts as a reminder of the love you share. If you both are willing to abide by these words, then you can be assured that your lives will be filled with joy and happiness forever.
That was beautiful, Aja. Thank you.
Did you need a moment, Sarah?
No, I'm fine. But I wanted to say something before you continue. When we stood beside that waterfall in New Atlantis, you told me that I needed to forget the past and focus on what I have right now. I swear, with every fiber of my being, that the past will no longer be an obstacle in my life. And I will honor your words by focusing my affection on the most important thing in my life. You. This is my solemn pledge to you. From deep within my heart, from deep within my soul, for all eternity.
And you? Did you have anything you wanted to say to Sarah?
I know it will. I'm going to hold you to that promise.
You had a gift, Sarah?
Yes. I wanted you to have this as a token of our love. I'm giving this to you as a symbol of the clean break I've made from my past. Oh, it would have been impossible without your help. And for that, I'll be forever grateful.
With these promises of affection and these vows you've exchanged, by the power vested in me by the Articles of Constellation, I happily pronounce you life mates. Congratulations!
Aja, I don't know what to say. That was... amazing. I couldn't imagine having this ceremony without you.
I'm glad everything worked out for you, Sarah. I'm only sorry that we waited so long to reach out and contact one another. You better. Otherwise, I'd have to come out of retirement and hunt you down. Well, you're both welcome to stay here for as long as you like. Sarah, your mother will be staying here with me for a few weeks. We've actually got a lot more in common than I expected. So, I guess this is goodbye for now. I wish the both of you a happy and healthy life together.
I'll never forget this, Aja. Thank you.
It was a wonderful wedding. I was so happy to officiate for you.
I'm not doing that yet. Now I'm trying to remember. Where's that? I just got another achievement.
Paradiso Security's only here for your safety. Pretend we're not even here.
See, I wonder where that skull is exactly. Enhance.
Have a great day.
Oh, Paradiso is absolutely beautiful. Can you possibly imagine a more tranquil place for a resort?
No, I can't. Oh, there's my ship. I don't want to go that way, though.
Hope you're staying safe out there.
I could've just went this way. Why did the game make me take that, like, weird path earlier? Yeah, that is an enhance. I thought that's what that was when I saw it. How come it ain't showing up on the map, though? This planet almost was like Hawaii, sort of. Let's see, I guess you can go in through this. I'm guessing that there's a skull in here, I don't know. I wish I knew.
Oh, this looks like a lovely place for a stay. Might also be the perfect time to stop for some food or tranquility. Where should we begin?
Oh, hey.
Let's see, what do you got here?
Customer. Welcome to Paradiso Gift Shop and Convenience. Feel free to look around, but don't break anything or you've got to buy it. And before you ask, there aren't any discounts. So don't even try to haggle with me.
Why do I get the impression you don't like?
Why would I?
Yeah, she's.
I have to sell overpriced crap to rude, obnoxious tourists all day. My uncle works for the Paradiso board. When he said he could get me a job here, I expected an executive level job, not this. But it's not all bad. I don't have to worry about getting fired, and I live in Paradiso for free. Now, can I get you something, or are you going to keep asking questions about my life? Ugh. You're going to make me do stuff, aren't you?
Let's see, what can... no rare weapons. Nope.
Okay.
Well, that's what they wanted, you know.
If the Paradiso board is busy in a meeting, you can always count on me to relay your message. So where is it marked at? That's probably like over that way then.
Every day's nice around here.
Ship's back this way. I don't know why the game didn't just lead me like through this trail to get to where I had to go, and so they made me take a weird ass detour. Because either way, I probably got there about the same amount of time. Security. Nothing here. Well, let's get inside the ship.
Hey there.
Yep.
Never quite had a friend like you.
What are you fighting anyway? Is it that Jeep? Hey, you just shoot it until it dies. Yep.
Lifting off now.
Just about anything. If you got any explosive, like shotgun shells, or even like arrows, that would probably do the best damage.
Orbital insertion completed.
Actually, hold on a minute.
Good to go for landing.
I don't think I'm
Mom
right where I
says
need to
later
be
this
exactly.
year we can spend a whole week together. A week!
I'm ready to make some waves.
Okay, now I see what I'm looking for.
You keep installing new cool things.
Does that
in
make
your
sense
ship.
now?
It's like Christmas every day.
Okay, so I gotta get off this ship and dock on another ship. Well, get on this ship,
What
dock
did you
on
need?
another one, then get off. I didn't notice that at all. So let's see, where is that ship at?
We have liftoff.
Hopefully I didn't screw up or anything.
We're in orbit. What next?
There it is. I see it. Ouch. Ah. Okay, nope. Turn that down just a little bit. Ow. Okay, don't like hearing all that static distortion. Ow, that's ear piercing. Gives them that this is the ship.
And we're docked.
And I was boarded, and I feel like. I'll tell you, this gives me like a.
Remain calm. There's no reason to suspect whatever it is hostile.
I agree with the captain. Now is the time for diplomacy.
Agreed. But we must be ready for it. Now, eyes and ears sharp.
You're human.
Yeah, I'm human. What of it? No, can't you see? I'm actually aware. Let's see what happens when I say
Clearly
that.
you're not. You're obviously human, but how are you here? We didn't know any others left Earth.
Imagine what's going through these poor people's minds right now. There's no reason to tease.
Perhaps we should greet our guests.
Of course. Manners. I'm Captain Diana Brackenridge. This is Security Officer Bomani Reader.
That's funny.
And this is Dr. Mabuti da Costa, one of our elders.
A pleasure to meet you.
Oh, yes, give it. Yeah, I'm here to help.
I see. As you may have presumed, we're in a bit of a bind. Our ship has finally completed its near 200-year journey from Earth.
Yo, I didn't even ask what the ship is. Let me see what kind of ship this is real quick. At least these I'll say it there. Hopefully I can find that book there too. I was kind of hoping it was a deserted ship. I could have got me a free ship right there.
Stay alert. Weapons at the ready.
Remain calm. There's no reason to suspect whatever it is hostile.
I agree with the captain. Now is the time for diplomacy.
Agreed. But we must be ready. Now, eyes and ears sharp.
You're human.
Of course I'm human. I take it you were expecting something else.
It's just that we weren't expecting to find life, let alone human life out here. We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
Imagine being cut off from humankind for that long. How terribly frightening that would be.
Perhaps we should greet our guests.
Of course. Manners. I'm Captain Diana Brackenridge. This is Security Officer Bomani Reader. And this is Dr. Mabuti da Costa, one of our elders.
A pleasure to meet you.
Okay. What is this ship?
You've come aboard the Earth colony ship, Constant. Generations ago, we set forth from the planet Earth with the mission of colonizing a new habitable world in the spirit of our ancestors nearly a millennium ago.
Oh yeah, it's give it, and I'm here to help.
I see. As you may have presumed, we're in a bit of a bind. Our ship has finally completed its near 200-year journey from Earth, only to find our new home seemingly colonized by, well, we don't know. Communications haven't been successful, so your arrival is fortuitous.
Starborn, I mean.
Be willing to act as a middle person between ourselves and the others.
You know, those others are human beings and they were here first.
Of course, we know that now. Human or not, we were still unable to communicate our intentions. As soon as we discovered them, we fully expected negotiations would be necessary. Now then, please follow me. There's much to discuss first. We'll speak more on the matter once we reach the bridge. Dr. da Costa, you may return to your quarters if you wish.
Thank you, Captain.
I will follow you to the bridge, ma'am, for security purposes.
I do not believe we have need to fear our guest, but...
Talk with Sam Cole, why? Hello? Yo, are you there? Oh. What happened? Hello? What happened? Yeah, like I noticed, like everything was like I said, we were disconnected. That was weird.
I'll allow it if you insist.
Because like I noticed, like my overlay down at the bottom of the screen
colony
from.
Ship Constant. In the early 2100s, my.
Let's see, where am I even at?
Ancestor Rupert Brackenridge researched a number of scientific scenarios: climate change, asteroid impact, nuclear war, global pandemic, and more. Each scenario showed the likelihood of an extinction-level event to be within 50 years. He fully believed Earth was destined to be rendered uninhabitable. We've always assumed that's what happened. So, he gathered the best and brightest he could find, built the Constant, and set a course for this planet here. We were told that it was the largest, most advanced ship ever constructed on Earth at the time. If you can believe, entire generations have been born, lived, and died on this ship. It really goes to show that there are no limits to human ingenuity and perseverance.
Just because our equipment's old, doesn't mean it won't work to take down troublemakers. Now that we know what's out there, things are going to be...
I have to say, with technology this outdated, I'm amazed this vessel is able to navigate at all. It's almost like walking through a museum.
No matter the outcome, I won't let my crew down. Difficult is the wrong word. It can be both challenging at times and also exciting. Our mission was to rebuild humanity on a distant world, believing that we were Earth's last hope.
That's weird, like my mic's picking up a lot of the sound for some reason.
Captain's chair, that I am the one to finally oversee our journey's end is truly exhilarating.
Really?
But with this stumbling block in our path, at this final moment, I fear tough choices will need to be made.
Morons. Hold on, I'm gonna turn my headset and turn it back on real quick. Nope, still doing that. I don't know why though, it's weird. Oh well.
If you don't need me anymore, I have a ship to run. A bit frazzled, as you can imagine. People are anxious about discovering that we're not alone, and also worried about what will come to pass. While we hope we can work out a deal with the people on the surface, they seem reluctant to reach out, so there's no telling what will come of that. I do know that we can't afford to stay here in orbit forever. The ship was built to sustain us for many years with backup provisions just in case, but even that will come to an end eventually.
How long can you be captain?
I think I'm coming up on 6 years now.
Oh, I have been captain.
I was only a teenager when my father died, passing command of the ship to me, as is tradition. Because of that, I've had to sort of learn as I go along, instead of taking years of study and apprenticeship under the prior captain. I think some people on the ship resent me for not having the level of experience as my predecessors. But at the same time, without my command, we likely wouldn't have made it here so quickly.
Sounds like you could use some help with your situation here.
Well, as I mentioned, we've been unsuccessful in communications with anyone up until you arrived, though not for lack of trying. But since you're asking, maybe you'd be willing to be a sort of diplomat between us and them as we attempt to resolve our situation. Does that sound agreeable to you?
in it for me. Depends what's in it for me.
I wish I could say that the satisfaction of helping others in need is sufficient, but I'm not getting that impression from you. I'm sure we can pull together some resources equivalent to whatever currency you use these days. We'll do what we can to make it worthwhile. And until then, you're free to make use of whatever facilities you need on our ship.
What's wrong with your communication system?
We suspect that our equipment is woefully obsolete compared to whatever you all have now. In all honesty, we never expected to need to communicate with anyone, so our comms aren't particularly robust. That limits our options. We even attempted communicating with lights and sounds, something we saw in an old movie, but I don't believe they picked up on it. If anything, it may have inadvertently alarmed them.
I'll help. Just tell me what you need me to do.
We know there's a settlement on the planet below, meaning people were here before us. You see, we intended to settle here, but we assumed that they intend to defend their claim given their presence here. We'd like you to go speak to them on our behalf and help us negotiate a solution, preferably one that favors us.
If you had a claim to this planet, how could others settle here?
When we left Earth, there were no claims to planets this far out into space. We had assumed that we were the only ones attempting a generational journey such as this, meaning that there would be no need for a formal claims process. Regardless, my ancestor, Rupert Brackenridge, did manage to file a charter for this planet's first colony, to be named New Jamestown. According to his records, no one took it seriously when he filed it, so likely it was either ignored or the records were lost to the ages. Given humanity's lack of interest in colonizing the far reaches of space at the time, it shouldn't have been a problem, but again, here we are now.
Why not just find another planet?
Based on the data our ancestors had when they launched this endeavor, it was determined that this was the perfect planet for us. Even if we had another viable candidate planet, we lack the resources to get there. And as you know, it took us 200 years to get here. Our people have no desire to go back to drifting the stars so their children's children can possibly settle on an inferior planet.
Good grief. Do it if you tell me what you'd like to say to them. I can do it if you tell me what you'd like me to say to them. Okay.
Excellent. Make no mistake, this is our planet, and we intend for them to see this our way. So, speak with their leadership and see if you can negotiate a solution on our behalf. Preferably, get them to see things our way. Report back to me and let me know what they say, and we'll go from there. We thought about it, but it simply won't do. I need to think about the distant future of our people. Sure, our first settlement may be small, but our predecessors dreamt of our new civilization spreading across the globe. That will be difficult if someone else plans to do the same. While we're not completely close to the idea of sharing, it's much easier if we have complete domain over this world. I'm serious. We have a rightful claim to this land, and I intend to fight for it. But as you're currently our only hope, perhaps you'll honor my request and give it your all, for the sake of some very weary travelers who have come a very long way to be here. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, so like, there's these people that are trapped on a ship, and they want me to try to like
in the constant.
make these other people that are living on the planet that they're
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
They're already inhabiting the planet beneath them to like move out. There ain't no way they will go for that. You're nuts. That's a notebook. That's one giant notebook, that's for sure.
Stay out of trouble.
Yeah, I got it. Where does this go? Anywhere I should know about? Command level, residential area level, maintenance. How about we go to residential? Power. And I would probably find that one place, I bet. Security, records.
Careful waving that
Mess
fancy
hall.
gun around. You don't need to see what it can do.
Oh.
We've got strict rules around here, but they're strict for a reason.
Alright, shut up. I'll get rid of it. Can't carry my gun.
The Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change the
Living quarters. Restroom.
Yeah, I know.
There's so much. It definitely takes a special type of person to live their entire life, birth to death, aboard a single ship traveling through space.
I just don't think it's fair to the rest of us.
Not as hard as Amin does.
Records, what's in here? Nah, this ain't what I'm looking for. Okay, let me try a different level.
Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change that.
Oh, they got a brig in here. Yeah, I think I'm in the wrong area. Alright.
Never seen a ship like yours before. Then again, I haven't seen any ships before you arrived.
Mausoleum.
I wonder what it's like out there beyond our little community.
Oh, it's a morgue. Okay.
Boy, am I glad you weren't some sort of alien or something.
Where's the classroom area at? That's the one thing I'm trying to figure out.
Sometimes difficult choices must be made.
Hydroponics, of course. This must be how the colony ship kept itself fed over all these years in space.
Let me go back to the command level, see what's up there. I'm trying to figure out where the school is. Like, there's a school area somewhere
Just
on
because
this.
our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to take down troublemakers.
Command bay. What's over here? There it is. Found it.
Captain Brackenridge says the future is bright, but I think the Constant was pretty bright too, so I don't really know what she means.
I wonder how many other planets are out there that we can live on. I bet there's a million. I'm glad you're not an alien, but that would have been so cool. So many people out there. I thought we were alone.
In the Perimeter star system, and
Oh, I thought I turned this down. God damn it.
I still can't get over how we're not the only ones out here.
Really? I always knew it couldn't be true. There had to be someone living out here.
Huh. You're less weird than I thought you would be.
Miss Yang said we are experiencing history right now, and that there will be books written about us.
I heard you came from outside the ship. I bet it was pretty cold out there. My mom and dad were scared when you came on board, but I don't know. Why? You seem okay.
Really, they still got all these
I
kids
bet
here?
you've been on lots of cool space adventures. Just like in the old movies.
I heard you came from outside the ship. I bet it was pretty cold out there.
Hello there. Given that I don't know you, you must be this visitor I've been hearing so much about. I'm Julia, the Constant's chief historian. It's nice to meet you on this momentous occasion.
What can you tell me about the Constant?
As chief historian, I can tell you a lot, probably. What do you want to know?
Who were the original crew of the Constant?
We're the descendants of wealthy elites, intellectuals, artists, scientists, and others who left Earth in 2040 to spread humanity to the stars. The thinking was that Earth's days were numbered for a variety of reasons. Our finder, Rupert Brackenridge, had the foresight to plan for the worst. Thus, he constructed this colony ship to settle what seemed like the most habitable planet we could find, knowing full well it would take generations to reach. We suspected that we may have been the only ones to leave Earth, given that no one else seemed to have the same idea. I'm glad we appear to be wrong.
How long have you been traveling?
Well, we launched Tuesday, September 27th, 2140. So, about 190 years now. Would have been longer, but it turns out we have an ace navigator who saved us some time with some tricky maneuvers.
Why is the ship called the ECS Constant?
ECS stands for Earth Colony Ship. We wanted a fairly inclusive name to represent the planet, and not a particular nation of origin. There was an old colony ship that sailed across the oceans of Earth from a country called England to settle on a new continent. It was called either the Susan or Sarah Constant. No one seems to know for sure, so ours was shortened to just Constant. Ironically enough, that ship also reached what they thought was new land, and found it populated when they arrived. As chief historian, I can tell you a lot, probably. What do you want to know?
That's okay, I think I know enough.
You know where to find me if you ever want to know more.
Can you tell me more about what it means to be chief historian?
If you ask around, people will either tell you my job is absolutely critical to the mission, or I just hang out, read, and watch movies. There's more to it than that. Officially, I'm assigned to the role of chief historian. Generations ago, it used to be lawkeeper of humanity, but that seemed a bit too lofty. While I don't think my job is as important as captain, engineering officer, or cultivation manager, it's still vital to our mission.
Can you tell me more about the duties of chief historian?
I run the educational programs aboard the ship for all the children and any adults who are looking to learn about Earth history. We try to have group sessions some evenings where we read old Earth literature, watch old films, listen to music, and the like. So yes, I hang out with children and watch movies, but it's more involved than that. We historians are charged with keeping Earth culture alive, so that we never forget where we came from.
You were assigned?
Of course. Everyone was assigned their roles here. We don't choose our roles, since there are only so many of us, and every job is critical. Someone has to prove themselves either exceptionally bad at their job, or exceptionally good at another, in order to be moved. But that rarely happens. I do. But sometimes it's frustrating to convince some people that my job is important, since it's not directly related to our continued survival. There was a time where I thought my sister was the lucky one, running the hydroponics farm and being responsible for feeding everyone on board. But I grew to like my work, and working with children is nice, especially since I'll never have any of my own.
Sorry if this is too personal, but why can't you have children?
It's okay. I don't mind you asking. I'm actually proud of my choice. It's a great honor to give up one's ability to have a family so that others may. As you can imagine, a population limit is a necessity on board a colony ship. I made my choice long ago to give others the chance to have a larger family should they wish. Though, I suppose I don't need to worry about that now. Maybe it's time to consider it.
What? Sounds like important work.
Thanks for saying so. I hope you'll come back. There's
My mom
so
and Dad
much
were
to
scared
learn.
when we came on board, but I don't know why. You seem okay. Hey, Miss Julia? Can we watch that movie with all the superheroes in it again?
We'll see. We have a lot of movies to get through, but maybe during our next group choice time. If you can convince the other children.
Really? Yeah! Hey, everyone! Miss Julia said we could watch it again!
And then maybe we can watch one of the sequels some other time.
Wait, they made more of them? Oh, I'm so excited I could plot! That's what Mr. Abe says sometimes. He's funny.
Yup, he sure is. Anyway, I think you still have some more school work to do.
Oh. All right.
It's the 22nd century economics textbook talks about the then modern international economic centers. A great deal of time is spent covering several Chinese cities, Shanghai being first among them, but New York, London, and Long Beach all get coverage too. The textbook is an interesting time capsule of what life was like on Earth before the advent of the grav drive, which changed everything.
You trying to get us thrown into prison?
Being caught. Crap. Yeah, I'm gonna... see inventory. And actually, I'm gonna load just... Where does this load back up at? Does this load like before that, I wonder? Hopefully it loaded up. There. I didn't even realize he was still in here. Didn't realize you were still in here, Magic. I thought you left.
My mom and Dad
he's
were
gone
scared
now,
when we
though.
came on board, but I don't know why. You seem
Oh,
okay.
okay, so they...
lots of cool space adventures. Just like in the old movies.
We've got strict rules around here. They're strict for a reason. Just stay out of trouble.
Alright, then next time.
Change of scenery.
So what I gotta do is go down to...
Yes, you need me?
Nah, I don't need you. I don't think so. Hopefully if I can, like, get in there. Oh, I pressed the wrong thing. I didn't want to do that. Hey, at least I can just, like, turn around. Never happened. Okay. So I gotta go back down to...
We're on our own again.
Yep. Alright, let's see now.
Don't worry about us. We're just here to keep the peace.
Okay.
Welcome to Paradiso. Jiro Tsukiyama at your service. Do you have a security concern, or is there something else I can help you with?
Is Paradiso Security affiliated with the UC or Freestar Collective?
Neither. We're our own private force. The Paradiso group pays top dollar for top-notch security. And I dare say we're some of the best in the business. We have to be out here on the fringes of the settled systems.
What sort of trouble do you run into at the resorts?
Honestly, it's not as exciting as you might think most of the time. More often than not, we're just handling drunk and disorderly conduct. Heck, even pirates leave us alone for the most part. I think it's because some of them actually vacation here. As long as they're not bothering anyone, we've been told not to worry about them.
Sounds like you're the guy I need to speak to.
Something I can help you with?
I'm here to speak on behalf of the ship in orbit, the ECS Constant.
Oh, it has a name. Good. Then you're already familiar with the situation, I take it. Do you know what they want?
It's an old colony ship from Earth. They believe they have a claim to settle here.
Interesting. We obviously have no records of a colony ship claiming this planet. Whatever the case, you'll need to speak with Oliver Campbell, the CEO for the Paradiso Group. He's in charge of bringing all formal decisions before the board and helping to make calls on them. I'll let him know you're on your way.
Okay.
Some of the best private security in the settled systems.
It's beautiful out there, isn't it?
Hello there.
Executive floor, here we come.
Excuse me, you can't just waltz in there. Do you have an appointment?
I kind of do. You have a problem with the ship in orbit, and I'm here to help.
Oh, you're the one they're waiting for then. Do you need anything else from me before you meet with the board?
I'm ready to go into the boardroom.
Sure. Have fun in the Shark Tank. And don't worry, even they call it that.
I just feel that we should be focusing on the natural beauty of this planet, not our amenities.
There are millions of planets out there. People can go to any one of them. The resort facilities are precisely what we bring to the table. Heck, it's the only thing we've really got to offer.
I don't want to risk us coming off as just another artificial, shady, trash-filled dump like Neon. That's not who we are. We've got something special here. We should embrace that.
Alarm's right.
Thank you.
We don't want to compete with Neon. Bayou's ruthless. He'll do anything he can to eliminate the competition. We don't need that kind of trouble. That being said, I think there's a middle ground. Maybe build up the beachfronts in a boardwalk amusement park. I've had this idea to build artificial hot springs, that sort of thing.
Sounds good. I'll look into what that will cost us and we can circle back around to this.
If it's not important, bring it up with Kiwi.
Are there really only 3 board members?
No, of course not. There's several more. We're just the ones who show up day to day. The others spend their time lazing on the beach and gallivanting off-world. Doesn't bother me, though. Less cooks in the kitchen means I get to make all the big decisions around here. Seems to be working out for us just fine.
What can you tell me about Paradiso?
We, the Paradiso Group, bought the rights to this planet years ago with the intent of turning it into the biggest and best resort in the universe. To that end, I'd say we've succeeded. As such, no other leisure enterprises may operate on the planet without renting land from us. But as you can see, none can afford such a deal.
You operate the resort outside the settled systems, don't you?
Not quite. We just don't answer to the Freestar Collective or the United Colonies. Makes things easier. We don't pay any taxes, we don't need to follow their laws. All the benefits, none of the drawbacks. And no one mind, because half the politicians and other big shots love vacation here. Works for everyone.
I understand you're the man I need to talk to about the strange ship in orbit.
I am. And you must be the diplomat Jiro told me about. Welcome, welcome. Normally I'd offer you an all-inclusive stay at our resort before we spoke. But given the circumstances, I'm going to cut to the chase. We've got our friends, the aliens, up there, causing all sorts of problems for our resort. You like that? The marketing team came up with it. The thought is, if we can't get rid of them, it might actually attract more tourism. Come see the aliens!
Why is this problem so urgent to you?
We run a premier resort getaway here. We can't have our guests concocting stories about some bodgy old ship hanging around up there. As it is, we've had to reroute our luxury liners round the other side of the planet on entry so no one sees it. It's bad for business. We need to nip this in the bud and take care of it before the tourists catch on and cause a scene.
Let's just get to the matter at hand.
Ah, we're being direct then. Good on you. So, what do you know about this dodgy ship I'm hearing all about?
It's a generation ship full of colonists from Earth here after a 200-year journey. It's a rickety old Earth ship full of uptight colonists who think they own your planet. Older colonists desperate to settle after 200 years. I'm sure you're...
Well, that's something. Shame we can't just tell them kindly to bugger off. Something tells me that's not going to work.
Nope.
Now, tell me, what are we going to do about it? Give me some proposals, people. I need something to work with here.
We could offer to resettle them here. There's more than enough space.
They could stay here, temporarily, but it'll cost them quite a bit too. They'd need to work off all their debts before being allowed to leave.
Maybe not. What if we help them get out of here? Outfit their ship with a grab drive so they can find a new home. We could even lend our engineers to help and give their captain an updated star map. What do you think?
Sounds costly. We can't absorb that cost, and it's unlikely they even have compatible currency, let alone enough for the transaction. Someone else would have to foot the bill.
Oh, I swear this would be a lot easier if they ceased to exist entirely. Anyway, Seema's got the right idea. Either works for me. Just tell me what you want to do.
So they can live here, but they'd be indentured servants.
Oh, I didn't say that specifically. This would be a mutual contract. Room and board in exchange for services rendered. Of course, there's no telling how long this arrangement will last, given the substantial costs we'd need to take on in order to accommodate them here, including their continued room and board. But this may save the resort on operating costs in the long term, as we'd be able to let go of some of our current paid staff.
Wait, why do I have to buy the grav drive?
It's not our responsibility to bear the brunt of that cost. We're being more than generous by offering the use of our engineering team to help install it. A custom grav drive can't come cheap, and I assume they have neither the monetary means nor the connections to get a hold of that kind of technology. That leaves the only other party in this negotiation. You.
Cease to exist? Are you suggesting I destroy the ship?
I'm not suggesting anything. Other than it would make our lives so much easier if that ship ceased existing. Make of that what you will.
Why can't we just let some other authority handle this?
We operate outside of the Free Stars and the UC, partially because we don't want anyone else meddling in our affairs. And we'd rather not draw attention to it, as I've mentioned. It could be bad for business. We'd much rather settle this independently.
Why can't they just settle on the other side of the planet or something?
We own this planet, they don't. Here at Paradiso, we don't like leaving things to chance. Who knows what these people will do with their land? Imagine the landscaping disasters they may come up with, and how that might mar the satellite imagery of the planet in our brochures. No, much better to assimilate them into our culture if they come here to live, rather than leave it to chance.
These are human beings and you're worried about landscaping? That's absurd.
Absurd or not, that's our official stance. I make the decisions that are best for our entire group. You don't.
I think I made up my mind.
And which proposal will you be taking to the good captain? I assume there's a captain?
What could make a ship like that go away?
I have no idea, because I'm not suggesting anything of the sort. But it's a wonder that old ship made it all the way here in such a relatively short time. Must have really been pushing themselves. An engineer friend of mine told me once that the reactors on those old ships have a tendency to self-destruct if they overload. Of course, their engineers must have taken great care not to push it too far. Someone would likely have to override the safety systems in the reactor computer. But who would do such a thing?
Don't even think for one moment that this would be acceptable behavior. You can't just blow up their ship. That's insane.
What if after all of this they continue to insist their claim of this planet predates yours?
They'd be hard-pressed to defend their claim in any courts. Our charter goes back years. It was registered with both the UC and Free Star Collective, per the Centaurus Proclamation. We may be outside the settled systems, but that charter's official as can be. I'm sorry, but you're going to need to be the one to break the news to them that they need to make a compromise or leave.
I'll convince them to take the settlement deal.
Right. Assuming they agree to the terms, I've got a list of resources you'll need to gather and bring back so we can support the new arrivals. We'll need to improve our lodging and infrastructure, plus account for future projects to support an increased population. Don't care how you procure them, just make sure to bring them here with you before we can consider this a done deal.
Oh, how can we treat these people this way? They survived in space this long, only to end up as indentured servants. Oh, it's terrible.
Right. On behalf of the Paradiso Group, we appreciate your help.
Yeah, let me see. Actually, I'm gonna try to redo that. I wanna see if I can get something better. For now. Let's see if I can.
Between you and me, I'm kinda glad most of the execs never show up to work. If the Paradiso board is busy in a meeting, you can always count on me to relay your message. Excuse me, you can't just waltz in there. Do you have an appointment?
I kinda do. You have a problem with a ship in orbit, and I'm here to help.
Oh, you're the one they're waiting for then. Do you need anything else from me before you meet with the board?
Yeah, I'm ready to go into the boardroom.
Sure. Have fun in the Shark Tank. And don't worry, even they call it that.
And you're worried about it. I'm sure a lot of corporations call their
I just
little
feel
business
that we
rooms.
should be focusing on the natural beauty of this planet, not our amenities.
There are millions of planets out there. People can go to any one of them. The resort facilities are precisely what we bring to the table. Heck, it's the only thing we've really got to offer.
I don't want to risk us coming off as just another artificial, shady, trash-filled dump like Neon. That's not who we are. We've got something special here. We should embrace that.
Alarm's right.
Thank you.
We don't want to compete with Neon. Bayou's ruthless. He'll do anything he can to eliminate the competition. We don't need that kind of trouble. That being said, I think there's a middle ground. Maybe build up the beachfront in a boardwalk amusement park. I've had this idea to build artificial hot springs, that sort of thing.
Sounds good. I'll look into what that will cost us, and we can circle back around to this.
Come on, mate. Loads more interesting things to do outside. No need to mill about in here.
If you've heard about us elsewhere, chances are it's because of me.
Hello? I didn't realize Kiwi was letting people in here.
I understand you're the man I need to talk to about the strange ship in orbit.
I am. And you must be the diplomat Jiro told me about. Welcome, welcome. Normally I'd offer you an all-inclusive stay at our resort before we spoke. But given the circumstances, I'm going to cut to the chase. We've got our friends, the aliens, up there, causing all sorts of problems for our resort. You like that? The marketing team came up with it. The thought is, if we can't get rid of them, it might actually attract more tourism. Come see the aliens!
Let's see. Let us get to the matter at hand.
Despicable? Hardly. Just a backup plan in case we can't get them to leave. But you're right. No one's going to buy aliens. Remind me to fire the marketing team. So, tell me, what's the actual deal with this massive eyesore of a ship, besides scaring people away?
It's a rickety old Earth ship full of uptight colonists who think they own your planet. Yeah.
That's so. I imagine some sort of old pre-collapse colony ship thinking they've got a claim here. Well, they don't. And that ship's presence is bad for business. We need it to bugger off ASAP. Now, tell me, what are we going to do about it? Give me some proposals, people. I need something to work with here.
We could offer to resettle them here. There's more than enough space.
They could stay here, temporarily, but it'll cost them. Quite a bit, too. They'd need to work off all their debts before being allowed to leave.
Maybe not. What if we help them get out of here? Outfit their ship with a grab drive so they can find a new home. We could even lend our engineers to help and give their captain an updated star map. What do you think?
Sounds costly. We can't absorb that cost, and it's unlikely they even have compatible currency, let alone enough for the transaction. Someone else would have to foot the bill.
Oh, I swear this would be a lot easier if they ceased to exist entirely. Anyway, Seema's got the right idea. Either works for me. Just tell me what you want to do.
I think I've made up my mind.
And which proposal will you be taking to the good captain? I assume there's a captain?
I'll buy the... should I do that, or should I convince them to take the settlement deal?
No worries, mate, but my time is valuable. Right. Assuming they agree to the terms, I've got a list of resources you'll need to gather and bring back so we can support the new arrivals. We'll need to improve our lodging and infrastructure, plus account for future projects to support an increased population. Don't care how you procure them, just make sure to bring them here with you before we can consider this a done deal.
Oh, how can we treat these people this way? They survived in space this long, only to end up as indentured servants. Oh, it's terrible.
Right. On behalf of the Paradiso Group, we appreciate your...
And maybe I'll do the other one this time. See what happens then. Just to see what they were gonna do. I hate that I'm doing this, but okay, man. Okay, so I guess you can't do anything different besides that. Oh well.
Excuse me, you can't...
What kind of deal you have?
Oh, you're the one they're waiting for then. Sure.
Okay, let's try to get this done
I just feel that we should be focusing on the natural beauty of
Loads
this
more interesting things to do
not our
outside.
amenities.
I need to mill about in here. I am. But given this, you like that, marketing. Despicable, but you're right. So tell. That's so. I imagine some sort of old pre-collapse colony ship. Well, they don't. Now, tell me.
They could stay here.
Maybe not. We could even let...
Sounds costly. Someone else.
Oh, I swear this would be... And which proposal will you be taking to the good captain? I assume there's a captain? Ah, good on you. You want to see a man named Benny St. James over at Hope Tech. He's the best in the business.
Hope Tech.
If you can retrofit a 200-year-old ship with a modern grav drive, it'd be him. We'll coordinate our engineering team with his when you return, though you may have to help the Constance engineers prepare for it on their end. Good luck.
I know this was a difficult decision, but if it's any consolation, I think you've made the right choice. Compared to the destruction of their vessel and relegating them to a life of servitude, I'd say this is the best chance they've got.
Right.
Yeah.
On behalf of the Paradiso Group, we appreciate your help.
There are millions of planets out there. People can go to any one of them.
Hey.
Yeah, so I should have just went through lobby. So I gotta buy the grab drive and bring it back to them.
Sand in my shoes again. Oh. Hi.
I'm here to help if you need it.
No thanks. Not very, some parts look okay. That, not so much. So I'm guessing going to Hope Tech, yep. Stroud Eklund. Huh. Who would have thought?
Captain on deck.
Yes?
All thrusters firing.
Man, I was hoping to get that book a little bit faster than this, but
Captain.
Jump complete. Normal propulsion.
Approaching ship, you've entered Freestar Collective space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband. And that's it. You're cleared to land at Hopetown.
I wonder where they'll settle at, though. If they can find a planet that's inhabitable like Earth. Not sure how many planets there are on. Well, there's that one. I know where they probably.
I have things for you.
Maybe the first.
The two of us make quite the pair, eh?
Is anything interesting for me?
I should start charging for my services. I'm loved. You have no idea how wonderful that makes me feel. If it keeps us close, then I'll gladly say those words every time you ask.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
Keep an eye on your valuables. If you can't protect them.
We'd be dust, except for the factory.
This is where I was supposed to go, right? Inside the factory. Speak with Bennu St. James. Where were they at?
Ron Hope certainly embodies the saying, spared no expense.
Off-worlders. Nothing good ever comes from them.
Hey.
Oh no, that wouldn't work. The O2 needs enough capacity for the whole ship. Oh, hello. Someone worth paying attention to.
I hear an expert with grab drive. What's it like being an engineer here?
Oh, it's marvelous. Generally, they only care about efficiency, cost effectiveness, and reliability. Oh, sure, there are the odd complaints about comfort and lack of decent airflow, but they almost always side with the numbers.
What ships have you worked on?
Well, all of them. I've been with Mr. Hope since near the beginning. I think he appreciates my attention to detail and my focus on the fundamentals. Although he has been hinting that the R&D budget may dry up if I don't produce results.
I hear an expert with grab drives and other ship parts. I need to ask for a favor.
Sure, that sounds like me. What can I do for you? I'm a little busy, but I think I could spare some time.
Oliver Campbell sent me here about a grab drive for an old colony ship.
Oh, you should have just said that. Of course I can help you. Oliver sent a courier ahead of you. I did some research on ships from that era, and I have a decent idea what we're dealing with. So grab drives didn't really take off until after the ship was built. But I've got access to an ancient grab drive that looks like it could be compatible. With some minor adjustments. It's in good shape, too.
Okay.
But it's not cheap, though. Neither is the labor. Just pay the combined cost of parts and labor, and it's yours.
Sure is
You're
left.
darn right it is. I'll get to work on it right away. I recommend you go back to the ship and ask the captain to prepare for its retrofit. Standard stuff. I'm sure they have an engineer on board to help. We'll send the part along when it's ready and install it with the help of Oliver's people. Pleasure working with you.
Damn, man. 40,000 credits. Good grief. Grab drive, retrofit manual. Speak with Amin. Oh, wait, what? Wait, where's the subject? Oh, over here. I was like, trying to figure out where the... So I'm getting like confused.
Just want to get all these approvals over with.
Just keep it holstered and we'll get along fine.
I can't believe Ron Hope's dead.
Workers like to play hard here.
Up and away.
Okay, once I get this done, hopefully get that book. I'll just save it, quit there. Come back to this later.
Nothing like hitting orbit.
Come back and try to do all the...
Board's all green. Successful jump.
Lack of love.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship. Now that we know what's out there, things are going to be more interesting from here on out.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
That was like an old pump shotgun she was holding. At least I assume that was a woman, wasn't it? Oh, it's... yeah, it is. I just want to look around and see if, like...
We've got strict rules around here. They're strict for a reason.
Because, like, I know I found it in this area somewhere. Where is the class? Right there. There and there.
Just stay out of trouble. Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to take down troublemakers. The Constant is a peaceful ship.
Go on. I won't change it.
People always appreciate a good engineer, whether they know it or not. I was hoping to talk to our visitor from outer space, and here you are! Welcome, welcome! I have a million burning questions, but I won't overwhelm you. There will be plenty of time for that later. Please, indulge me just a couple. How did you do it? Did humanity finally discover faster-than-light travel and eclipse our poor old ship?
We have gravity drive technology. I could talk in depth about the physics of it all.
Oh, I've heard of this technology, but always believed it was theoretical in nature. Maybe we can talk about it in more detail later. I'm sure you have more pressing matters to handle. I've waited this long. What's a little longer, eh? Oh, I've got so many questions, but I'm being rude. I haven't even given you my name. Chief Engineer Kazemi, but you can call me Amin. And, I might add, I'm one of the reasons we're still floating out here today. Yes, of course. Anything for my new friend.
I'm supposed to help you prep the ship up for the grav drive.
What grav drive? Just joking with you. The Paradiso engineers filled me in. Okay, let's see what we need to do. All right. This will be fun. And hopefully there will be no explosions in the process. I have just received word that the drive is here. Ready to get to work?
Ready as can be.
Great, great, great! There are 3 preparations I need you to help me make while I set things up on my end. First thing I need you to do is reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Then, turn the plasma runoff inhibitor function to 5%. Last, you'll need to decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly. Got it? Let's hop to it!
Hold on a minute. What did he say?
Yes, sir. Something wrong?
A reminder of what I need to do.
There are 3 things we need to do. Reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator.
Okay.
Turn the plasma runoff inhibitor function to 5%. Decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly.
So what was that first part again?
Something wrong? There are 3 things we need to do. Reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator.
Okay,
Turn the plasma runoff inhibitor function to 5%. Decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly.
Okay, I think I got the first one. Okay, I think I got the first part. Oh, that might be this one here then, what this is. Nope, maybe not. That must be this one over here then. So we're doing that over here first, and this one. Plasma runoff inhibitor. Is that what it, yeah, I believe.
I wonder what else is out there.
Okay, there's that one.
Well, don't stand around. We've got work to do.
Now, what was the other part he told me about earlier?
Something wrong? There's still something left to do. Decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly.
Okay.
Something. There's still something left to do. Decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly.
Okay, auxiliary module assembly.
So long.
Couple. You said decouple, right?
Looks like everything is good to go on both your end and mine.
I sure hope so.
Can you inform the captain while they're finishing the installation? Thanks.
Actually, I want to see, where's that? Where did I find the classroom hat in this area? Not here. I know it's somewhere up here. I'll look for it a little bit later.
Never seen a ship like yours before. Now that we know what's out there, things are going to be more interesting from here on
We didn't believe anyone would be out here, but I'm glad for it.
The grav drive is installed. You should be all set now.
Well, well, it would appear we have the means to go nearly anywhere now, thanks to you. The engineers even upgraded our communications equipment so we can speak with passing ships.
Cool.
Turns out it was a pretty easy fix. Thank you again for all you've done.
Where will you go now?
We don't yet know, but we did receive a star map from the Paradiso engineers. I suppose we'll just chart a course for other suitable habitable worlds until we find one that matches the quality of Paradiso. Purima 2 here.
No problem at all. Glad it worked out.
Without you, we'd most likely be stuck. But you went above and beyond. I'll make sure people tell tales of your generosity for as long as our society lives. I don't know if we can ever fully repay you. Thank you again.
Now that we know there are other people out there, we need to be more prepared for trouble.
Brackenridge. That sounds so familiar. Something from history slates that I've read. Oh, I feel I should know who this person is, but somehow it's escaped my memory.
You're lucky we're under orders not to escort you right off the ship.
I was scared about going to a planet, but don't tell my mom.
I heard we're going to explore space some more until we find a new home. But I thought we already found a new home.
This 22nd century, and this book talks about the then modern international economic center. So a great deal of time is spent covering several Chinese cities, Shanghai being first among them, but New York, London, and Long Beach all get coverage too. The textbook is an interesting time capsule of what life was like on Earth before the advent of the grav drive, which changed everything.
I can't believe you just stole that.
Don't be stupid! Stop now!
You violated our security directives! Stand down immediately! That's not an option here. How about you just come with me? Nice and easy. You want to do this the hard way, huh?
Bad idea.
This isn't working. Don't take it!
Idiots. I don't care. I'm taking their fucking shit. Fuck them. Where's she at? Is she still here? No.
Of all the places in the galaxy, only Neon can make me feel so damn oily. And you dealt with its absolute worst. Ryujin, Infinity LTD, all of it. You doing all right? That was a lot.
so so I
As much as
missed
I
the book.
enjoy having you around. Well, it just makes you human. How come no matter how advanced society gets, we still just can't help coming up with new horrors to inflict on ourselves? Mechs, xeno-warfare, and now this neuroamp tech.
I'm
Swear
glad you know what it's at, though.
And you just let them keep working on it. Well, that's a cheery thought. It's true, but... With a piece of work like Ryujin, I know there isn't a good person to put in charge. I mean, I guess Masako's better than Ularu Chen, but you just know if violence, or being just plain evil was the path of least resistance, then Masako would pick it same as Ularu.
As horrible as Masako is, she was the least bad choice.
You're right. I know you're right. Well, the whole damned affair is over. Thank God.
Hey, what's going on?
Talk with Andreja. Where's she at? I know she's around here somewhere.
Hello. I suppose now you can add climbing the corporate ladder to your list of accomplishments. I must ask, though, are you not at all concerned with where future neuroamp research might lead?
I'm pretty happy with my neuroamp.
That seems like quite a pessimistic outlook. For now, perhaps. Who is to say Ryujin will not conduct their own immoral experiments at some point?
You have a point.
Nothing is so immutable. That seems a poor excuse. And what happens when Ryujin falls prey to the same tactics it has employed and loses control of this technology?
Hold on a second. I don't know why. Keep me on my party. Okay, now let's see.
I am capable of faith in a great many things. This is not one of them. I cannot bring myself to trust Ryujin the way you seem to. I only hope, for all our sakes, that trust is not misplaced.
You get that right. Anyway, I'm gonna get to the crypts real quick. Actually, I gotta undock first. I don't think you're gonna try and attack me now that I just attacked
Pressure
it.
normalizing. Undocking complete.
This is where they're at. I believe that is where the key, yep. Again, really?
Wow, look at that. A whole new set of stars.
Oh, so there's nobody here at all? Or is everybody gone, actually?
Board is clear. We're docked.
It's bored. I'm gonna do this and then I'm gonna quit for right now.
Oh, I've always wondered. If someone made a mess on this station, would anyone even notice?
Most of the tech on this station is outdated. It'll be up to the commanders what we do with it.
I'll take all that stuff, I can sell it. Where's that book at, though? So I gotta find that place where the...
Some of the other Sistef members say the key's haunted.
This place I'm definitely not comfortable with, that's for sure. Trying to figure out where their sleeping quarters is.
They say there's evidence here, but if it were up to me, we'd catapult this whole station into the nearest sun.
$20 XP, what does that mean? Oh, that's where I already came from. Maybe I need to go up here. Maybe it's up here that I'm looking for.
Didn't these pirates ever clean up after themselves?
It kind of reminds me a little of the quick. Wait, what's in here? Nothing. Let's see what's over this way.
We need the bomb squad to sweep this place for booby traps. Trust those plans for us.
Yeah, this is where I killed, what's his name? There's some credits in there too for me. Trying to figure out where the living quarters part is. It's definitely not back here. And then be back this way somewhere.
Back for a stroll down memory lane?
Requires computer. Where's the computer at then?
I need to get back on the vigilance. This place could fall apart.
I guess. Nope. Nothing there at all. Let's see, where's the computer room at? I can open that
Stay
up.
alert. A few pirates might come back to this station not realizing it's under new management.
Man. I'm looking for a computer to open up
A lot of
doors
history
around here.
on this star station. Mostly the bad kind.
There must be a computer I can use to open up that door. I'll take that. I'll take that and that too. Where's the... let me go over that way. You know what, maybe there's another way over here through there. Nope. Let's see, is there any computers around here? God. Man, a lot of this stuff is shut off, really? Man, crap. Trying to figure out how to get to that living quarters area. Wait. Here's Delgado.
Might as well take what we can.
Yeah, you got that right. That's why I did that. Maybe I can unlock it now with that. Where does this take? Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I found it. Yep, there it is. And to sit like it, my godfather and great-grandfather before me. Oh, I thought it was like, my eyesight's pretty bad right now for some reason. Anyway, and I sit like my grandfather and great-grandfather before me. I know I will never leave this prison. My wife said my family was cursed. Then the goddess thought perhaps whatever spirits we offended would leave us, but when we fled Osaka, but maybe we are cursed. And all this because I lifted baby formula. These laws are pitiless, leaving my wife, my child, with no hope. And I just sit here getting angrier. They think they can just lock us away on some forgotten planet But instead they feed this prison more bodies, more rage, more vengeance. One day the warden will pay. Maybe not this warden, but they will regret their justice. And our vengeance will be the stuff of legends. From the diary of Kyosuke Nagata, an early prisoner in the lock who was eventually executed for staging a prison riot. Okay, now I found that one. Visit the Osaka landmark on Earth. No, I'm not doing that yet. Until I find all of them. What else? But I'll actually leave that on for a second because I need that to find my way off this space station. But when I get there, I'm going to save the game and quit. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Yeah, Dorian, I'm almost to the ship anyway. I think I just, yeah. Once I get to my ship, I'm just gonna save my game and quit for now.
Don't tell me the commander gave you key duty too. Well, that's rough.
Nah, I just came here on my own free time.
Station seems in order. We'll just need some love to get it back into working order.
I'm going to my cockpit. This is where I'm just gonna save for now. I'll come back to this later. First I'm gonna mark this so I don't have to worry about doing it later. Okay. Oh wait. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do this before I go. I can do it, I can hold it just a little longer. And I can... No, actually I'm gonna put this over here. Transfer. Spacesuits. Oh no, wait, I'm putting these in my own thing. No, don't put that in there, dummy. Get that back. Actually, I want to keep that. So you're not a colony suit anyway. I'm part of them anyway, so. Put that in there. Max capacity, really? Damn it. So I'll have to put it in there then until later. Put that in there, put that in there, put that in there. Put that in there, keep that, put that in there. That. Those can go in there. And that's it. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna put this back right here. I'll save the game here just a second. And save. Later, everybody.